Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Wasted Time with Ryan. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Ryan.
And with us this evening, our first ever special guest, Mr. Dave DeRienzo.
Do I have time?
No, we already hit record, dude.
Okay. Well, if you need to go, just go. Just let it happen.
It's fine. I'll clean it up in a couple weeks. No big deal.
We'll only judge you slightly.
No, I'll just feel like I'm getting raped by a petrified dick the whole night.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Prehistoric.
You shouldn't eat whatever the fuck, what were those? Taquitos or?
Whoa. Don't sit on that Tyrannodick.
A whole block of cheese.
A whole block of... You're going to be stopped up for a little while, I think, man.
With dick cheese. Anyways, welcome to show 4.
Yep, show number 4. This is a month of this shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We can't apologize enough to everybody.
Yes, we apologize for Draftcast last week. That was our worst show ever, but that's why we brought in a special guest.
No, every show is our worst show ever. Don't.
Well, then this will be our best worst show ever.
I'm going to bring it down a couple notches.
No. We brought you in to save our asses.
Yes.
Already fucked up.
Oh, shit.
Get out. We've already lost our sponsors. My wife
That's
left
why
me,
the door was locked when you got here.
and my kids tried to run me over with the car this week, so.
You don't have kids.
Well, they would if they had a
Don't
car.
lie to the good people of America listening to us in Mexico. There's one in Mexico.
Yes. But here we are, week 4. Actually, a special location live from Godzilla's urethra.
Yes,
So-
Bryan Cranston is watching guard outside.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Godzilla has a cloaca. He is a dinosaur, so he's related to birds.
Okay.
Good.
Well, then we're coming
Now that
live
that-
from Matthew Broderick's urethra.
Now that
Well,
is
his
cleared
urethra
up.
had a lot of adventures, and that's why he divorced Horseface.
Yes.
That was good. And why did this fucking stop? Oh, there it goes. It's just...
Yep.
That's why I don't look at it. I just let it go.
We're having testicle difficulty.
That's the funniest thing ever said on this podcast.
Say that 3 times. Slowly.
I can't say it once.
Now say it slowly and deeply.
I slurred it, so.
Did you get your drink out of the fridge?
The judicial system.
I'm not drunk. You're drunk.
I love you.
Fuck you, old man. Stay out of this.
Well, Dave, the audience knows about us. They've listened to us for 3 weeks now. Tell everybody.
And not a single death threat.
Not
Yes.
yet. Not yet.
Yes.
It's coming, though.
That's because no one watches this fucking shit.
No, they listen to it.
Oh.
No, they don't.
Wait, they can't see us?
No, just me and Ryan's face the whole time going,
I know it's the future, but
Then why
not
the
yet.
fuck did I dress like this?
you wanted to look good and formal in your
Mm-hmm.
tux. I mean, we told you to, look presentable.
We lied to him. I'm sorry.
But no, go ahead and tell everyone about yourself.
All right, well, since I'll
He's
be...
gay.
I'm an artist, so I'll probably be...
Oh, like Bob Ross.
Yes, like Bob Ross. Well, we both grew up in Daytona, so it's good. So that you see what Fallout does to people. The hair gets big, the trees get friendly,
And then you die.
and then you die.
A very painful, slow, lonely death.
Yes. And I'm 29, so...
That's a good number. I was born on the 29th. That's my favorite number.
Well, it just
So
means in
don't
4
get
years I'll
don't
be
get any
dead
older.
in a Chris Farley
True.
speedball and hooker-induced heart attack.
Yes. Yes.
But I'm a filmmaker. Not porn. Don't ever say that to anybody because it's not fucking funny.
Do you make porn?
Yes, I do actually.
See?
Every night.
Every night.
Every night.
How are your cats, by the way?
My cats are doing good. One of them has an allergy problem and their skin's falling off.
Well, that's what happens when you fucking repeatedly every night.
That's why you should not have cats.
And that's what happens when you get your cats from OBT. I know you guys like mentioning OBT, so
Yes.
Yeah, we broadcast live from there. Was it our second show?
I don't remember, but my skin still burns.
You don't remember a goddamn thing about any of
Orange
this.
blossom titties.
My favorite kind.
Uh,
Actually, have you had the Orange Blossom Pilsner?
I've had the Orange Blossom Pilsner squared, sir.
Squared.
I'm
Look
an
at you.
alcoholic. You can't.
Yes.
I'm swaying on
Cheers.
this chair.
Cheers
so
to
do
Lord.
you go to those meetings? No,
Alcoholics.
then you're drunk.
Wait. Alcoholics Unanimous?
There's a difference.
I owe them chips. I gotta start paying. I'm like $30,000 in chip debt.
Well, if we
Ooh,
keep
well-
collecting plates from Ale House.
That would be because you are a field major.
Yes.
Right? Film?
Yes.
Film?
I'm in the arts, so I'm in debt. That's
Yeah.
I got a
Starving artists.
Bachelor of Fine Arts and debt.
That's why we need everyone to listen to this podcast, give us monies. That way we can give our guests special monies when they come in to give us better content, right?
Yes, and candy cane flavored condoms. So
Candy cane. Where did that come from?
It's because Santa raped him. Santa raped him in the Daytona Mall.
Yep.
You know, he
Blew some all rotisserie.
just cut that hole out of that velvet, those velvet pants, and it's like the popcorn blowjob, except with kids.
Why do you think he came up with elves?
It makes sense now. It all fucking makes sense. The
Yep.
myth of Christmas has been solved right here on Wasted Time with Ryan.
I was Santa's Christmas time Chinese finger trap.
I bet you were. Once the finger goes in, it doesn't get out.
13 years in a row.
From
What happened on
year
year
1
14?
to 13.
What happened on 14?
The voice in my head won't share that with me. So
Okay.
He showed the authorities where they touched him.
yes.
Ooh, that sounds not good.
Well, it depends on how you look at it.
So, anyone have anything good happening this week? Any stories? Anything awesome? No?
Not really. No.
God, we're boring.
Yeah. I mean,
That's why
I was just waiting for you guys to say something. I did all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah, like what?
besides raping your cat, something different.
Oh, fuck. That took a whole lot out.
That took everything. That took everything.
Let's see. Well, I had eggs for breakfast.
You had eggs for dinner the other night too.
Oh, and I broke one of the yolks. So
I believe the entire time you had the house to yourself, you ate pizza and eggs.
yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes at the same time.
No, I never saw that.
I can see color again, so that's good.
Good. You must have gotten your whatever makes you fucking see color. I don't know. I'm not an eye fucking doctor.
Moving on.
I think you should be an eye fucking doctor. 'Cause I've been fucked in every place that one can get fucked in.
Hey,
and the eye is definitely in my top 3.
As I heard at a comedy show once, romance can be in any hole.
Yep. Turn your head and cough.
I had a pretty good thing happen to me. Well, it was actually scary. It's a good story though.
He got pubes finally.
Yeah, fucking, they finally came in. I wish they'd go away. It's a pain in the ass.
Well, I kept pulling out his one every time we do it. So.
Well, yeah, because when you have one, it just looks weird. It's unnerving.
Even
like
even now, he's got like Homer Simpson's hair.
Yeah, it's like the Charlie Brown hair on my dick.
Good grief.
God. Actually, I was coming home from your house after, this was a couple weeks ago,
No, this was a few days ago.
no, it was actually a couple weeks ago. I just forgot to tell the story. Let me tell the fucking story.
Oh, okay.
You're not thinking beer time.
Okay.
Yes. Beer time, if it happened, it's relevant.
Deer time.
No. God, this guy needs a drink. No, I was coming home from your house, and put my hand up on the steering wheel, and as I'm turning the corner,
Good place for it.
It is a good. I usually put it on my dick, but I decided to steer the car this
And that's
time.
why I keep getting dense.
Yeah, shut up. God damn. And I go to turn, and I'm moving my hand across the steering wheel, and
Well, you kind of got to do that arcing motion so you can get over the girl's head in your lap.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I had to do that arcing motion to get over the girl's head in my lap. No girl. And then
Little girl.
I hit something, and it freaked me out. I thought it was a fucking like cockroach or something on my steering wheel, and whatever it was went flying somewhere. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm freaking out because I'm petrified of cockroaches. They scare the shit out of me.
Those are some big crabs.
I hope it wasn't one of those poisonous frogs.
Would you let me tell the story?
Okay.
God. So I thought it was a cockroach, so I thought that there was a cockroach in my passenger seat, and I'm like, oh my god, next red light, I gotta like search my car and get whatever the fuck is in my car out. I look up on the dashboard, there's a fucking tree frog that was on my steering wheel, somehow got into my car, probably while I was sitting at your house, and it freaked me out, but then when I saw it was a frog, I fucking put my windows down and just coaxed him out of the car, but gave me a mini heart attack while driving home. Thank God it wasn't a cockroach, because I probably would never get in my car again, and that would be a shame because I have a nice car.
Fucking illegal immigrants.
What?
Fucking illegal immigrants.
Okay, you slurred it the first time, so I wasn't sure.
Okay.
See, I knew it was a frog.
Yeah,
Poisonous.
because I told you the story.
You told me already.
Yeah. Thanks for fucking ruining it.
Well,
Most tree frogs in
Mr.
Florida are Cuban tree frogs. They're an invasive species.
Dave, the scientist here. He's not an artist. He's a fucking scientist.
Just like everything else, Cuban. invasive.
No, he's just a racist artist. That's
Yes.
all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someday I'll own my own basketball team.
Yep.
Like Donald Sterling.
Yes.
Good job. Good
So
job.
this week we're gonna review Roots.
You can review Roots, and I pick my ass.
How do we go to Cuban, from Cuban
Wait.
to the guy from Reading
Wait,
Rainbow?
Cuba Gooding Jr. Radio.
Radio.
It all comes back
Yep,
around. You should
yep.
have been at practice earlier.
That's right.
So
News stories.
what
News.
we get the news? Do we get it?
I can fly twice as high. It's in a book, so take a look. Reading Rainbow.
I like this. I like this intro. This is
All
good.
right.
I'll have to somehow put that in every show.
Every show.
So I guess we'll kick off news with Only in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a good one for this.
Oh man.
Oh, who's gonna go
we
first?
got dual Only in Florida. Would you like to take the first story, Dave?
No, I'm gonna save the best for last.
No? Well,
Yeah.
all right. We'll bookend news with Only in Florida. So
You're gonna rotisserie me.
last week we talked about the ninjas that broke into the house. Remember that?
Yeah. You know Bruce Lee's favorite beverage of choice or choice of beverage?
What is that?
Water.
Good. It should be everybody's.
Yeah.
I
This
just
is
drink.
the most slightly racist version of this podcast I've seen yet.
You haven't seen any of them. This
Which
is the
means
first
it's
one
not
you've
yet
seen.
reached its full potential.
Bruce Lee, everybody. Last week we had the ninjas, so I was looking around for the story this week, and I found one about a man who's facing multiple attempted murder charges for trying to kill a woman with a sword.
That's a lot of failure.
Yeah, that's a lot of failure.
Yeah.
It happened in Winter Garden.
Old or new?
It just says Winter Garden.
No, specify. Come on.
Fucking new then.
This is the new.
It's new Winter Garden or
Okay.
old Winter Garden.
Nuevo.
The deputies say Jeremy Bryant burst into a home and beat a woman. She ran to the neighbor's house for help, and deputies said Brian threw a propane tank through the window of a neighbor's car. Investigators said the suspect beat up the elderly neighbor and then went after the original woman with a sword.
Well, she shouldn't have been there.
So that was Uncharted, Ninja Turtles, and Street Fighter all in one.
Yes! Only in Florida. Then apparently I don't know, he decided to switch from an epic sword to a knife, held the knife to the woman's throat, forced her into her car. Deputies caught up to him, the victims jumped out, and he took off, and then he was caught, and he's facing numerous felony charges, including attempted murder, kidnapping, etc. So, yeah, last week we had ninjas. This week we have people chasing after people with swords, holding knives to their throat. God, why do we live in this fucked up state?
I admire him because he didn't just resort to a gun. So it's
Yeah,
so
well, that's
cheap
true.
and
It isn't-
quick,
it is-
and it's not original. I mean, he tried everything else, and he failed. But you know what? He tried, and those are some things I'm never gonna try.
It is
so-
definitely a bit more intimate when you're holding a knife to someone's fucking neck than pointing a gun at their
propane
face.
tank, man.
Propane tank. I think he should have thrown the propane tank in after the woman, shot the propane tank, and
Nope,
then...
no guns, no guns.
Okay,
He's a
thrown
man's
the
man.
propane tank,
Threw a
threw
Ninja
the
Star.
sword, or the ninja star. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ninja
Good
Star
tie-in.
somewhere.
Yeah, in his shoe. That's why he couldn't get away. He was...
Breaking
It's limping.
breaking news. This ties in from last week's story with the ninjas. They were caught today, or yesterday.
Oh, so sorry.
Okay, it happened on Monday.
Oh, another good day on Monday to get caught by the
Scary thing is they made it to Orlando. Apparently they got caught breaking down a fence in an Orlando neighborhood.
they get caught.
Wait,
while they break
ninjas
down
don't need to
fence.
break down fences.
Yes,
They
they
hop
should.
over
They
them.
should hop over them.
Yes.
But these ninjas that we talked about last week, they did get caught. They had broken into a Windermere home on April 30th. made their
Windermere
way-
homes deserve to be broken into.
Well, they're nice. I'd break into one too. Shit.
They're asking for it.
Yeah.
They're that 16-year-old with that 1-inch from pussy skirt and prom night.
Yeah.
But
Let's
Just-
keep my real identity a secret, please.
oh
Right,
well, we've
Linda.
already. Well, we'll have to start over. Fuck it. We're starting over.
Yeah. All right, you're Linda. Go.
Okay.
All right, Linda. So yeah, just so everybody, everyone who lives in Florida and listens to this podcast, you can rest safe. The ninjas are off the street. Just want to give everybody a follow up on that. So we'll get rid of those papers.
You
Yes.
got to, yeah, okay, thank the fuck Christ.
But watch out for the half man, half toad mutants. You know, running out
Speaking
there,
of
so.
Christ and whatever, I'm not religious.
Here we go.
So, I'll let Ryan take over. I'll let Ryan talk about this story.
What is this? Oh, you want me to read it?
Oh, I want you to talk about the Pope. You follow the Pope and stuff.
Yes, because all Christians are Catholics.
Well, he is Catholic. He goes to Catholic
Are
church.
you?
That's why
Yeah,
I saw.
I've been
Actually,
converting to Catholicism like last year.
Oh,
Before
only while it's hip.
Yes, it is a fad. It
It'll
is
be
the
a
cool thing to do
Seventh
these
Day
days.
Adventist next year, and
Yep.
fucking Mormon the year after that.
I just turned 30. Maybe I'll have that midlife crisis and go Jehovah. Who knows?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Just-
I'll see you
before-
on my doorstep someday.
Before you read the story, I got to give props to one of my coworkers at the docks. She sent me this story, and I'm like, this is fucking perfect. I'm going to talk about it on the podcast. So thank you, Holly. Ryan, take it away.
Do you want to read the whole thing or just?
No, just to summarize it.
Okay.
You know more about it than I do.
All right. Pope Francis says he would definitely baptize aliens if they asked him to. Hey, who the fuck doesn't love E.T.?
I love E.T. That's a
I
good
hate
movie.
E.T. Fuck that movie.
All right, so
That's why we have you here. We got to have differences of opinion.
Yes.
I heard about this very, very mildly, and all I'm going to say is I'm sure everyone is losing their minds or thinking that he's crazy or...
Well, he's old, so he's got to be crazy.
Yeah. So my take on it, Pope Francis says he would definitely baptize aliens if they asked him to. It was a metaphor. It was a parable. Basically saying how, again, he's making the church more, what's the word?
Not antiquated.
Yeah, but more, I guess, obtainable to everybody. He's basically saying, again, no one should be left out. Everyone that wants to be baptized should be welcome to be baptized, regardless of race, religion, creed.
So what he's
Sex.
saying
I
is
think
that,
what's really
blah, blah,
going
blah.
on here is that he kind of realizes that the church and aliens go hand in hand because whenever somebody can't explain something, it's either God or
I
aliens.
believe you missed
Might
the
as
point.
well join them in one single
true.
one single category.
No,
Why
but
not?
I think what Ryan is trying to say, Dave, that's a good analysis.
No,
but
it wasn't with that.
I think what Ryan is actually trying to say is that if aliens, which they've got to be out there, and I hope to God they show up. I hope I wake up one day, turn on the television to whatever news channel, and find out that aliens have landed, because that'll be the most epic day of my life. But I think what the Pope is trying to say, hey, if there were aliens here, we'd accept them into the church because we should not discriminate. Am I right?
Correct. And just make sure that they're baptized, Trinitarian. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Otherwise, it's not valid.
So we should be baptizing cats, dogs, turtles, termites, ants.
Yeah, your single pube
Everything.
hair. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
speaking of termite, anything happen with that with the one that we found that night when we recorded Draftcast? Any did you show him that?
I did. I showed my girlfriend's father. Well, last week in the podcast, we were at my girlfriend's house because I was house sitting, and it's still standing. It didn't burn down.
Good.
But yeah, you found a dry wood termite. I saved it for him, showed it to him. Haven't seen any evidence anywhere else.
Good.
Apparently the guy was coming anyways to kind of check things out. So.
Oh, they got pest control and shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
So everything's cool.
Good. Well,
But,
just a good segue there from.
Yeah, but no, I mean that's my take on the Pope Francis thing. So again, people take it literally and freak out because nobody, because the internet's full of crazy people and nobody can think for themselves.
It's like, you know what? My buddy asked me if we were going to touch on this today. Did you hear about the Sam, the gay gentleman who got drafted to the NFL? You hear about that?
I'm tired of hearing about it.
Yeah.
I'm a Christian. I'm a Catholic. I don't care.
I think now it's
not
time for me to go shit.
It's not our place to judge. You know what? Everybody has their own opinions, whether it's right, wrong, whatever. That's between him and God. Who cares?
Right.
The man got
The
paid
man
to play
is-
football. Let him play football.
He's going to play football. He likes guys.
And he
Big
was
fucking
so
deal.
cute kissing his boyfriend and
Hey,
sharing.
Yes.
more power to him. A lot of people would be afraid to do that on TV. More power to you. My buddy from work, that was for you. Just want to touch on that.
Yeah, let the man play
He wants to
football.
touch on that, but he doesn't want to touch you. Leave him alone.
Everybody, let it go. It's nothing new. Get over it. Let the man play football.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna. We're not
Yeah.
gonna talk anymore about it.
Yeah.
It's been beat to death.
And you know what? No more football talk for the day. We've talked football 3 fucking podcasts in a row.
Yes.
Fuck it. We're
Thank
done.
you,
We're
Jesus.
done.
That's enough to make me religious. Right there.
Yes.
However, let's real quick. NHL playoffs. The Bruins lost. They're out.
The Bruins and the Penguins lost.
Yeah.
Fucking HL.
Penguins,
Who's
yep.
gonna win? Go Wild? Are they still in it?
No. The Blackhawks beat the Wild.
Fuck. Go
So-
Wild. I don't know. I don't care. Fuck
So
it.
round 3 is going to
Everybody's
be the New York Rangers against the brain fart.
Are they playing the Wild?
We
Are
should
the
have
Kings?
expanded football
No,
to
that's
include all
Pacific.
sports.
All right, no more sports. Round 3 of the NHL playoffs is going on. All of our teams are out. Who cares?
Oh, the Canadians.
Yeah, fucking go Canadians. Fuck America.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fubar.
Move on.
Yeah, God, what a good movie. We need to review that sometime.
Movies.
Movies.
I got one more story here before Dave wraps this up.
Oh yeah, we're still doing news.
Yeah, we're still doing news.
It's so professional.
Yes. Hey, we're sticking to the script.
That's right.
Better news than Jews.
That's
right,
true.
Pope Francis?
I don't even know what to say about that one. This is a story called Big Ol'
Penis.
No, snake. I knew. I was hoping
Close
you'd say.
enough.
I was hoping someone would go big old dick, but big old penis works too.
You said penis.
This is just a silly story I stumbled across. A 50-year-old Texas woman who
you already lost me.
Yeah, she's apparently afraid of everything. She got a huge scare in her bathroom.
She finally looked down.
Apparently, she owned some guinea pigs and thought.
Whoa! Let's hold off with the racial slurs, guys. Come on.
I know. I'm Italian. Fuck you.
She owned some pet pigs from the Guinea species. Is that better?
Yeah,
Nope.
you fucked that all up. Go ahead.
On the story. So basically, this lady has pet pigs.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
Who went to school for nature shit again?
What?
Don't you have a degree in nature shit?
I have nothing.
Okay.
He has.
I have nothings. So she thought the pigs were making some noise, but then when she opened her bathroom door, she found it. It was a giant fucking python in her bathroom.
the bathroom window.
And there was a. Are you trying to do Annie? Are you okay?
What?
Michael Jackson song?
No, that was. Move on. That was the Beatles.
Okay.
Move on.
So
Whatever.
she found a python. Was it Hulk Hogan just in her bathroom just flexing?
Yes. Yep.
Because I've been waiting to walk into that in my bathroom.
Oh,
since
yeah,
I
brother.
was like 12 years old.
Now, are you sure she's 50
think-
or does she look 50 after this happened?
I think I just combined the Macho Man and Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Somebody cut me off. Oh,
it's their
God.
love child.
Oh, we're only 20 minutes in, and I've lost my mind. The best part about it is with the giant python in the bathroom, she called police, and they sent in an officer, and God, what did he bring? Oh, he showed up with a brown paper sack, and the lady says, "You're gonna need a bigger sack than that." So
that lady has been waiting for a python with a brown sack all her life.
So now-
she's in Texas for fuck's
So
sake.
we've got the dick joke out of the way and the ball joke out of the way.
So this wasn't
This
Texas?
is an all-encompassing story. What did you just do? What did you break?
Nothing. So this wasn't Texas?
Don't break our expensive studio equipment.
Oh, okay.
Well, most of it's yours. You got quite the rack going over there.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, by the way, we got guitar stuff. We got drum stuff. We got all kinds of good shit in here.
Lots of Foley and prop sound effects, whoopee cushions.
Yep. Penis.
We're Jack the Joke Man up in here.
Yep.
We actually have a. Would anyone like to explain this?
Oh,
Well, I will save that for another time.
Smells like tuna.
We need to Skype this for that.
Yeah, we gotta get a UStream going for that one.
Yep.
So anyone want to take a guess how they got the snake out, or what they put the snake in to get him out?
Children.
Another snake.
Very small children's.
No. They instead of a brown paper sack, they got a trash can.
Hefty bag.
And
Trash vagina.
They just coaxed the snake into a trash can and brought him to animal
Joan
services.
Rivers. They
Yeah,
sent in Joan Rivers.
that's a cool story. It'd be pretty terrifying to walk in.
Well, like
and
most
find a
big
snake.
pythons with a brown sack, that was a very disappointing conclusion.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm kind of. I thought that was our thing.
It is funny that the policemen show up with a brown paper sack to take care of a fucking python. So that just shows fucking people in Texas are stupid.
Well, it was bring your own bag lunch day. So
It was yes. I'm not even gonna try to do the acronym. I can't even think. So we got a special edition of Only in Florida. Our special guest would like to contribute to the podcast, which is nice.
Yes, I would like to talk about Jake Rush. And Jake Rush...
Wait a minute, should I put my garlic on first?
No, don't.
Okay.
No, it'll stink up the room worse than it already does.
The garlic thing's a myth. But anyways, Jake Rush is a congressman. He is hailing out of Alachua County, which, we all love for UF.
Oh, yeah.
How you liking those love bugs, ladies and gentlemen?
I hate them. They get stuck on the front bumper of my car.
They get stuck in my teeth.
Ooh, convertible, nice. You got a nice car.
Anyways, Jake Rush is very appropriately running for Congress. He's a conservative, but he's sort of falling into some bad PR because he was a live-action role player a few years ago.
Good for him.
He was a vampire. He had a vampire lifestyle, and I forgot what his vampire name was. It was like Gaza, or something, Gaza Reslin, or something. So, something that just sounds like he cut himself and cried in a corner every night.
So
that's not good.
You mean like he role played a vampire, or he seriously lived his life as a vampire?
I think he partitioned his life like a hard drive, not to use nerdy terms.
Okay. Naughty dirty terms.
I'm just speaking his language. I don't know what partitioning is. I've just heard it. But he had this alternate life where he was a vampire, and there's pictures of it, and this kind of brings me to the overarching point of this is that, for a long time, Congress people and government figureheads have been old people. They've been grandpas and stuff like that. But what's going to happen when people who grew up with like Big Bang Theory and all this comic book movies and shit like that? What's going to happen when they start becoming congressmen?
I've never thought about that before.
Does it really matter? I mean, do the congressmen we have now
They're already
really
joke,
contribute, do anything, or advance us?
They
in
take
any
our
way?
money. I mean, they do that.
So you know what? Let the vampire be elected. Let him join the other bloodsuckers. He's got my vote.
Yeah, they're already sucking us dry, so why not?
Fuck it, The whole political system's a big joke anyway, so whatever,
This is why I do a podcast with this man.
So yes. Let him go in and let him cut his dick and suck it dry and...
Well, he's distanced himself from that life.
He's distanced himself.
This is a kid.
Well, only when he's alone. Mom, close the door. Nothing. No, don't look at me.
I believe this episode is going to be called Wasted Time with Dave, because he's getting there.
He's getting there.
I got that.
No, wait. Better.
That was a gong.
Yeah, that was a gong.
Waiting for Steven Spielberg's ex-wife to come out from behind a gong and start singing "Anything Goes." That was so not nerdy.
Yep.
I can't even tell you how not nerdy.
Or maybe
that
we'll
was.
call this Nerdcast. I'm not sure.
Yep. Yeah, this is an appropriate title for this program.
Yeah, Mom. Yeah. My mom listens to this, so be careful.
No, she doesn't.
No, my mom doesn't know I do this, thankfully.
Oh.
Your mom would. I know your mom. She would never listen to anything you do.
No, she doesn't give a shit.
She wants
no,
you to
actually, she would think that it was cool, but she would not listen because she...
All right, this is getting depressing. Let's move on.
My father used to hit me.
So now that we're done with news, shall we move on to the review portion of the show, or should I...
No, not at all.
Let's not. Let's say we did.
Well, we have to do a review, guys.
Let's talk about how awesome WrestleMania was at the Tilted Kilt.
I was not there. I was...
It's all right. Neither were we. You want to tell the story? You're the guest.
That sounds like a good story.
Anyways, girl who worked at the front desk of the Tilted Kilt sometime in March of 2014. I apologize. I was not a good person.
I don't apologize.
Oh, that sounds good.
We we grew up watching wrestling. We're not really into it anymore. It's always been horrible and fake, but at least when we were retarded 13-year-olds, it was enjoyable.
Yeah, do an IQ test. If you fall below Forrest Gump level, that's why you're still into wrestling at this day and age.
Exactly. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that's my boat. But no, every year we go and we still watch WrestleMania, basically just to make fun of it, reminisce, and just
have a couple drinks and.
Yeah.
I went
just
to
have fun.
I went with you guys in 13. That was fun. I missed out in 14.
Yeah, and it was horrible.
Wasting my fucking time.
But it was fun because we were together and we ate crappy food and made fun of it.
Yeah, and we talked about how sad you were.
Yeah.
You talked about how sad I was?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
So,
Guess what? I'm not sad anymore. I'm fucking doing super.
He is. He's
doing super.
My hat's off to you, sir.
It's getting personal.
No.
Right.
Your fans
That's
don't
personal.
want this.
Whoa.
But, yeah, so anyway, this year we wanted to go somewhere besides the other place because it's never very loud. The food sucks, so...
Wait, are you talking about a place that rhymes with Ding House?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, okay. All right.
But,
it's right across from Full Nail.
Yeah. Fuck it, it was a Win House. What are they going to do, come after us? It was a Win House.
Win
This
House?
year,
Win House?
Win House.
Win House.
Win
All right.
House.
All right.
But this year we decided to try something different, and we called around. Surprisingly, not a lot of places play it.
Not surprisingly, you watched it. I mean, we saw it.
Hey, as many Mongoloids out there that watch it and still actually think it's real.
Mongoloids.
But yeah, we decided, we called a few places in the Tilted Kilt on iDrive.
We called a host of places.
Yes.
You guys went to iDrive?
Went to iDrive and back,
Holy
and then
shit.
not back.
Well,
back.
let's tell the story. So I called and I asked. I was very specific. Do you guys, or will you guys be showing WrestleMania? And she said yes. She verified the time. We said perfect. We left and we got there. And what happened, my friend?
Well, first of all, it was I-4, so we didn't just get there.
That's true.
We got there by the skin of our asses, and barely with any sanity left. But
true.
We got there, and if you've never been to the Tilted Kilt, you can expect,
women with low self-esteem.
You can see the salmon scented pink smoke flowing out of them as they walk by.
Yep.
But
the silicone popping out of their shirts.
Skirts are too short. But anyways, they guided us over to the table and they asked us where we wanted to sit, and we're like, wherever we can get the best view of WrestleMania. And then she said something like, "Oh, well, I'm not sure if we're showing that," and that's when I got quiet.
And that's when I punched her in the face.
And that's never good. Me getting quiet.
Dave getting quiet means there's a problem.
Yeah. And
I can attest to that.
So they brought out some poor guy. I feel bad for him.
It was a manager, I believe.
It was a manager, yeah. Yeah, he didn't have a chef's hat on, so he was kind of important.
Yeah. No scepter.
No scepter.
No.
So he came out and he's like, "Hey, how's it going, guys? So yeah, we're not playing WrestleMania. It's a pay-per-view."
And then I punched him in the face.
Good story.
No, it gets.
Oh, there's more. There's more. Okay.
So he says, Ryan says, "Well, we came from a long way, and we
just trying to start shit. We didn't care. We knew we'd see.
We knew we'd never be going back there."
Yeah. Let's just say that.
So
they lost all future business.
So I said, well, no. So he said, well, I'm trying to think of other places that might have it. And I'm like, yeah, I heard Tilted Kilt has it. And that's when he got quiet.
And that's when the young lady that was with us, her eyes started to cross.
Yes, her eyes started to cross.
Because she knew she done fucked up.
Yep. No, because she was trying to process what he just said.
Because she was a dodo.
Because we were in the Tilted Kilt.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So I started getting mock upset, but mock upset believably enough to inspire sweat on one's brow. And
he was sweating spinal fluid.
He went over to the.
Right.
He said, in the middle of our conversation, he says, "Can you hold on a minute?" And then he leaves and he goes out to the front desk where the girl who presumably answered the phone when we asked if they were playing this wonderful event said that they were and confirmed it multiple times. And I heard very under breath yelling and just it's so many words just calling her a stupid cunt, and I felt bad, but it was really amusing, so I didn't really feel bad.
And then John said, "Go ahead and make a scene."
And I didn't. And then we started walking out, and we were calm and collected. Mm-hmm. And then right as we were walking out, I said, "Fuck!" And there were some people. Sorry,
that
guys.
may have peaked, but that's okay.
May have peaked, a -6 for sure. But there was a nice couple that was enjoying a quiet dinner
and then
outside,
they shit themselves.
and they shit themselves.
That is awesome. That's what I missed out on.
Yep. And that was before it even started.
And for what?
Yeah, for what? As much as I try to get you to come down with us, but hey, you know what? You're good now.
It's fine.
It's fine.
All right. The power of editing.
How do we want to continue, Ryan? Should we inquire about that or?
No, I don't care. Fucking. Anyways, shall we?
It's up to you.
No, let's move on.
Oh no! Okay, that wasn't me. And that wasn't Ryan. That's the last time.
Lost.
I'm just kidding.
This whole part is gonna get cut out. My God.
No, this is too perfect.
Oh my God.
I say screw it. Screw it. No holds barred. Tell the story. I want to know. I want to know everything that took place with that. It's all in good fun.
That's why we brought you in.
I'm asking your permission. Is that okay?
We don't have enough time.
Okay.
We have time.
We'll make time.
We'll use this as the review section.
So let's
I want to promote my own movies.
We're gonna do that.
Then you know what? We'll do that. We'll save this for another time.
No, fuck it. I have to turn on my ancient cell phone here.
While you're turning it on, you kind of want to give the backstory a little bit gently and nicely.
Unlike the relationship.
Yes. That's on the fence, but okay. This is therapeutic, Ryan.
I'm over it. So
okay, good.
This is all going to be comedy at this point.
I got her to say this.
Well, we'll tell the backstory.
Oh! Wow.
So let's hear it. What took place?
Well,
We haven't really talked about too much in detail. We don't need to.
They either need backstory or we need to cut all this out.
I'll give a little backstory. Almost 2 weeks ago now?
Yeah, it'll be 2 weweeks tomorrow.
2 weeks tomorrow. I got out of a relationship that was.
Now you're a man.
It was. I got out of a relationship that was basically going nowhere.
Sucking the soul from him.
Basically, and
nothing else, and that's why it wasn't going to work.
I tried to be as good a dude as I could, and she didn't appreciate it, so I got out of it, and it hurt, but you know what? It's fine, and take it away, Dave.
All right, so I'm just going to read the transcript here. Me. Hey. Her. Hi. How is
Imagine
this?
that. Hi.
Wait. Hi. How is this?
How is this?
And I said,
how are doing?
And I said, I'm not sure how. Sorry, who is this? And I'm like, an admirer. And she says, who? And I said, just an admirer. And she says, who is this? And the response, an admirer, is not acceptable. And I said, well, that's all you're going to know. And she says, yeah, well, I don't know who this is. She's a very smart girl, obviously. I'd be nicer if you told me who this is. I think that was you farting.
No, that was my computer.
that was a hard run. That
was my computer getting ready for the climax of this scene.
And I said, why do you want to know? Just how would you feel if someone was texting you and you didn't know who it was? And I was like, I would have fun. I just want to know who has my number. And I said, someone. I just don't have this number in my phone. I don't recognize it.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, well, this is getting repetitive. And she says, I'll stop asking if you just tell me your name, please. And I said, I deleted that text. Anyway, she said, what do I have to do to know who this is?
Why'd you delete the text?
No, I must have accidentally.
Oh, okay.
There's just like a gap in there. What do I have to do to know who this is? And I'm like, you don't want to ask me that. And she says, why? And I said, because I'm bad. Also, must be something wrong with your phone because you keep sending the same text over and over again. And she says, I'm sorry, must not be in a good area. Or it could be the LTE shit the phone company put on my phone.
Oh, that's funny.
That's Sprint for you.
And I said, no, you didn't get it. And she's like, oh, okay. I'm sorry for being a bitch, but I don't get texts with numbers I don't recognize.
Wait, you're sorry for what?
Not the first.
She said to me, someone she didn't even know.
Right.
I'm sorry for being a bitch, but I don't get texts with numbers I don't recognize all the time. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's not true. And then she says, what can I do to have your name? And you can't just say bye. Please, that's all I'm asking, just for a name.
Is this an exorcism or a...
And she says, I don't beg for anything, but I'm begging you for your name. And I'm like, you don't want to beg for me. And then she says, question, how do you know me? And I'm like, bye!
You see that?
I didn't. All my outgoing texts are gone.
Was that? She never responded.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't go any farther beyond that.
She really wanted to know who you were.
She did.
She begged you.
Wow. She. You know what's funny about that is she talked to you more than she talked to me while we were in a relationship.
It seems
That's
that way.
that's bizarre.
Hey, no worries, dude. You're in a much better place now.
Awkward.
I just wanna smell your skin.
I'm sorry. I'm just better at having a penis than you, Ryan.
Whatever. That's fine.
There's the penis mightier than the sword.
Yes.
So.
And the text is mightier than the sword.
Yes. And so is the propane tank through a car window. All right.
Man.
So enough of this goofy shit. Let's go on to the review section. Is that what?
Wait, I thought that's what we just did.
No, that was wasted time with Dave.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I kind of hope she listens to this, and I kind of hope she doesn't. I don't think she will.
I'm pretty sure Ryan's gonna cut this out. So.
No, I'm gonna leave that in.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave that in.
All right. So this is the review section.
It is.
Again, wasn't us.
It wasn't us,
Wasn't
buddy.
us.
My friend, who I almost said his name. Shit. Sorry, dude.
Leroy.
Yes, Leroy.
Where's my $5, Leroy?
Merrick.
Where's my $5, Leroy?
Who's the master?
It's a bad Leroy Brown. But yeah, this is the review time, and what are we reviewing, buddy?
Dave, what movie of yours shall we review? Shall we do the
we review
R to the F?
Well, actually, let's review his film, and then we haven't mentioned that the R to the F.
We have not.
We're waiting for you. We were waiting for you.
We were waiting for you to come in
because it's not the same without you. So let's we have a game plan, and no one out there knows what the hell we're talking about. So let's get on with the review.
I hope you've been talking about the R to the F without actually saying what it is.
No,
we only mentioned it, 2 weeks ago?
We did. We were going to talk about it, but, let's bring them in before we talk about it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, shall we review that, or shall we review your masterpiece that was partially shot at my wonderful studio here?
R to the F.
R to the F.
All right.
Everyone is dying to know what R to the F is, right? Right? Am I right? No response from our listeners.
This isn't live.
I wish I had some stock cricket sound effects.
I'll edit it in. Don't worry. So, R to the F. What does that stand for, everybody?
Rainbow fish.
Faggots.
No,
rainbow fish?
Rape fuck!
For those who did not understand.
They did. They don't know, but they did.
That's what it stands for. So now everybody knows. That was actually a film/music project the three of us and a few others worked on.
It's a film that is yet to be completed, but it's not just a music it's our other band.
Mm-hmm. It's the birth band of what we have going on a regular basis here.
They're two completely separate entities. I mean, I don't know how much you want to disclose or how much you want to talk about it or what you want to say, so we're going to hand it to Dave. Dave is the lead vocalist.
Of Rape Fuck!
Yes.
Well, Rape Fuck is a project that I've been working on for a while with these two wonderful dudes, and basically it's sort of a mockumentary in the style of Spinal Tap, but also with a message behind it about revolting against the corporate music system, censorship, social responsibility,
musicians' rights,
and also about people smelling dirty diapers and almost retching because of them.
Yep.
Very sophisticated stuff.
Yes.
Very, very, very sophisticated.
So we made this film last year, and it was pretty intense, and we got into some places that were interesting. We're probably not allowed at some places ever again.
Like the park.
Or the Oviedo Mall.
Oh, God, I forgot about that. That was fun.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's this sort of story about this band that has pretty questionable lyrics about fucking goats and various other things, and they have a big influence on this really small, down-home community's youth, and it really drives home, and they sort of take the lyrics a little bit too literally and decide to carry out some rituals based on those lyrics. And that gets the band in hot water and sort of begs to ask the question, how responsible is an artist for the effect that his art has on his subjects?
He's making this sound really valid and
yes, very legit.
It's not three assholes playing obnoxious music, but no, continue.
And the town's called Taintsville.
Yes, which is a real town here.
It's a real town.
Yeah,
it's about halfway between Oviedo and Longwood.
It is the taint of
Longwood.
Longwood.
That's
yeah.
great.
It's halfway between Longwood and Ball Saxton.
Yeah.
I think there's a Ball Saxton.
Shit, we didn't make it out there.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
All the roads are made of elbow skin, so.
Yep. And everything slightly smells like shit.
Exactly. Okay.
I put that in there on purpose.
yes, thank you.
Anyways, we did a trailer, sort of a long trailer,
yes.
And that's not nowhere near the final project. The final project will be forthcoming.
Yep.
And we'll see where it takes us. We have a 5-song EP album,
which we all wrote together.
Yep.
5 original songs.
Yep.
5 original songs. We won't say what they're about. Listen to the lyrics. Try to find your own personal meaning in there.
Yep.
They're all each one has a different subject matter. So.
Yep.
And it all means something.
It's all about social mores and
yes, and Oreos.
Yes.
That's
it'll be a 5-track EP. We demoed them. They're rough demos, but they're good enough for the soundtrack. And hopefully this year, or maybe early next year, who knows, whenever.
Soon.
We'll actually
Soon.
get in the studio and have them professionally recorded and distributed with the movie. So, I apologize ahead of time, but there's no apologies for this.
No, this is as real as it gets.
Yeah.
And there'll be more coming.
Yeah, like you said, it is a mockumentary. It's all made in fun, but
it's basically Spinal Tap influenced, but
I mean, it's not
that's
really.
kind of where we got the influence from. Am I right?
It's the same
Spinal Tap
line.
was sort of like one of those formative mockumentaries. I mean, people didn't really talk about mockumentaries before Spinal Tap, so it's impossible to draw comparisons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or it's impossible not to draw comparisons. But
And we all play ourselves in the film. Our real names.
More extreme versions.
Yeah, exaggerated versions of ourselves.
I have
but
long
it's us.
hair, so that's cool.
Yeah, and no penis.
Long hair
Smelled
that
like
smells
fucking
like
curry powder.
Yeah, he's like a giant Ken doll for a drummer. But we actually performed the songs, and this is definitely something I want to continue with the future.
We played them live in the middle of a goddamn a fucking tornado and knocked out power and Jesus, what a day!
It was a great show.
It was a great show, even though the lights cut in and out on us, and we made it fucking.
We got marshmallow all over the floor.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Which, by the way,
that was a sight to be seen.
I mean, I know, Dave just finally graduated, so congratulations again. Congratulations.
Yep. We did give you a shout out on episode 2, I believe.
Yep. So you have more free time. So again, I'm just reminding you, live on the air, even though it's not live. I like to
live on the podcast. I'll cut that out too.
No, don't. I want everybody to know what a fucking idiot I am.
The 6 people that have listened to this know.
Yeah, well, if you don't know that, just reassure everyone.
So, Nate, if you're listening, find that fucking hard drive. Otherwise, we lost all the footage.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
But,
we're going to, our review today is of a trailer.
Yeah, which no one will ever see, so thank you.
Yes.
But we need to start getting together again. I mean, obviously hang out, but...
practicing and
separate from practicing, we should start just coming up with ideas of new songs and ideas.
And we should go over to Nate's house and tear his place apart until we find that hard drive.
Goddamn hard drive.
We should rip his asshole open.
Rip his asshole open.
It's probably in there. It's probably in there.
Rip his asshole open and hate fuck him in every orifice in his little body until he's squirting cum out of every single little gap like a fucking mobile on top of a baby's crib.
Yes.
I don't want to be a part of that.
Like a chandelier of broken hopes and dreams.
Fulfilled hopes and dreams, I'd say.
Well, he'll definitely be fulfilled.
He'll be like a spinning cow's udder suspended in the ether.
I don't know what to say to that, but
he'll be the most fertilized thing on the planet.
Considering this is the review portion, what would you give our trailer that we made, Ryan, out of 10? What would you say?
Fucking 57 out of 10.
58, because I always have to one-up you.
That's fine.
Dave, what do you say?
I gave it a rape out of 5.
Yeah. Yes. Oh man. So you guys got some bonus review out of that. You got a transcript of a text message. I can't cut it out now. I can't cut it out.
No.
I guess it's stuck. Too bad. Too fucking bad.
Too bad.
So you got a review of
sorry.
I really am an admirer though.
You shouldn't. No, you're not.
You shouldn't be.
No, you're not.
Hey, Tijuana Flats is one of my favorite food companies.
Is that what you brought over here tonight?
Oh my goodness.
That was Moe's.
Okay.
It's not Tuesday.
It's true.
True.
It's not Monday either.
Yeah, so what the fuck?
She ruined it for me.
Well, that's what you get for not giving her your name. Esteban. It was Esteban, okay?
Bajejo.
Esteban is Spanish for Steven.
Yeah. No, fuck it. Let's keep going. Let's let him review his real movie. That's why he came here, and why not?
That's not why I came here.
No, he came here to just have a good time.
Oh, then fuck you then.
We've
Fuck
been
you
having a
and your
good
movie.
time so far.
I've been holding this shit for an hour now.
That's true.
You can shit later. So, do you want to go ahead and talk about the awesome masterpiece that was filmed?
Go for it,
Actually,
man.
on location, as a matter of fact.
You're our guest. This is your time, man. I want you to
Please
get it out.
promote it. It was a very good flick.
Very good.
I
He's
enjoyed
never
it.
made a bad flick.
Lots of curse words. So that's
Lots of
always good.
kids saying curse words.
Yeah, that kid, man, he must have a ball.
So yeah, I made this film. It's called Down the Road, and it's about a irresponsible guy at a crossroads in his life who makes some bad decisions, gets his girlfriend pregnant when he probably shouldn't have, and he runs away from his responsibility. And like most people who run away from their responsibilities, things catch up to him. And he sort of gets caught in a Groundhog Day-esque time warp that sends him back to his childhood, this sort of purgatory that he's trapped in until he changes. He needs to be a better person.
I'm sorry. Don't hit my arm again. Jesus.
I did not mean to strike you. I was brushing my hair so elegantly.
Please do not brush your hair.
We knocked
in my presence.
elbows.
Do not hit. You almost made me spill.
God forgive me for the cruel act I just performed on you. I'm so sorry.
We're partners.
Go ahead and wipe away your tears.
We're partners in this podcast, but you will not strike me.
Can I plug my fucking movie some more now?
Please
Thank
do.
you.
That was
All
awful.
right. So, anyways, now these tools are done. So this guy's trapped in the 90s, the mid-90s, where he is 12 years old. He's not actually 12 years old. He's still 30, or on the cusp of 30. But he can't travel more than a few blocks without going in like an endless loop. So he realizes he's fucked. He's stuck here. And the only person he knows here, because he was sort of a shitty child.
A dick.
A loner.
Yeah.
Is himself. So literally the only person he has to turn to is the 10, 12-year-old version of himself.
He's a little fucker, too.
Little fucker. And so he approaches himself, and he sort of realizes that he's not the one that needs to change. He needs to tell this kid how to change, because he's already him. He needs to impart some wisdom on his younger self. And they sort of together realize that what's going to do that is he has to confront his greatest fear at that age, because really all this is about is not standing up and being a man and sort of being a coward. And he traces that all to this one single event in his childhood and confronting this terrifying bully. And he feels like if he can just tell himself not to shy away from this bully, it'll sort of...
Was that a thought?
Yeah, thought bubble.
Okay. Breathe it in, man. Breathe it in. Save that for tomorrow.
I got a twinge of avocado and cilantro. And just the slightest hint of jasmine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So for those that may not have heard, Ryan here just expelled some evil from his rear, his derriere.
But what's evil?
I expelled some derriere.
Yeah, what's evil for one man's rear is great for another man's cavities.
God help anyone that ever walks into that.
Goddamn you, Chick-fil-A.
So anyways, he tells himself as a young kid to confront this bully, and he does, and it's great.
That was the scene that took place at the Palace here in the studio. It was a good scene. I thoroughly enjoyed seeing that, and
it was a great movie.
It really was, and thank you for the shout out in the credits. And I was not expecting that, so thank you. That made my night.
Of course, I permanently lost your key.
I know. That's all right. That's all right. That key almost went to somebody who
didn't deserve it.
Yeah,
it's true. Who really wants to know my name?
Esteban.
Well, she'll just have to listen to this podcast, and she might figure it out. Maybe.
That won't happen. But no, it was a great film. I rushed down to see the live screening before, or actually it was after you graduated. But yeah, I rushed down to UCF. I got lost, walking around for a fucking hour. As you know,
it's a confusing school.
Information sucks, nothing online. But I found it in the nick of time. Got to watch it, and very, very impressed. So, job well done, sir.
I definitely give it a 10 out of 10.
Yes, absolutely.
Or a right back, got a right back.
And you know, this isn't me saying this because you're my friend. This isn't me, you know. There's no favoritism. It really was. I only saw the second half, and I missed the first half, but it really was the best film of the entire screening. So
thank you.
Job well done, sir.
I would just like to say fuck everyone else in my program.
No, here we go. It's getting real now.
And hopefully you will all not work for him, but be slaves to him someday.
Yes, just do what the fuck I tell you.
Exactly.
If you do that, you will be fine in the film realm industry.
Exactly.
Don't be like a Full Sail student and graduate and stick around Orlando because you won't get a job. You got to move away. But don't move away, Dave. But you didn't go to Full Sail. You went to UCF, so you have an advantage.
He went to UGF, so.
Yeah. You can't fucking finish.
What the UGF?
So, yeah.
Well.
You can finish with debt.
Yeah. Well, that is true. I finished without debt, but I paid out of pocket. My mom helped me. So.
Oh, that's because you're white.
Yep.
So are you.
Well,
yeah, they didn't know that until now.
Damn it! I spoiled it again.
Hey, no worries.
Just for the record, I'm Italian. We're the black people of Europe.
Yes.
Shall we?
Someday the old.
That doesn't get you any scholarships, though, so don't try to use that.
No.
Actually, you'll get weird looks if you do that.
Exactly.
Shall we end this on a fun note?
Sure.
All right. You guys
have to end?
It doesn't have to end, but I mean,
my mom's gonna be concerned if I'm not home soon.
We could have the first 2-hour podcast.
Yeah.
We can keep going.
Actually, I'm sure
the only thing you know what? We're gonna do this segment, and we're gonna see what happens after that. This is a brand new segment. I'd like to thank our awesome listeners for suggesting we play a little game.
It's
with
brought
the show.
to you in part by, well, actually in whole by alcohol.
Yes.
Keep your children away from it. Keep your pets inside it.
Yep.
I don't know what that means, but speak for a moment.
The cause and solution to depression.
Let me go grab the kicker of the scene.
Have you noticed that all of his tools are pink?
Yes. He's very flamboyant young man.
It's really weird. I mean, tool is a suggestive word in of its own, and the pink part of it just kind of drives that alternate meaning home.
Yeah.
And hey, he's back. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, if you're going to speak, see how it didn't really register on any of that?
Well, it's going to under our breath, so.
Oh.
Fuck everyone.
I'm going to have a lot of editing to do. All right. I don't know if Dave wants to partake in this scene, so I brought 2 shot glasses here.
I have to drive home, so I will definitely partake in this.
Yes! This is a new segment. Our awesome listeners suggested that we play a little game, and
I'm sorry, slightly flabby soccer mom who's riding her bike to try to lose weight. I'm going to kill you on the way back because of this.
And your unborn child.
Yes.
So.
But you didn't need another one.
Yep.
I am draconian family planning incarnate.
I knew bringing him in here was going to make this the best show ever.
Oh yeah, because we sucked. It's okay.
That's why I stopped watching halfway through the second one.
Exactly.
Did you
watching? Really? I keep watching this shit.
I
keep watching this and expecting people to watch this.
Did you watch our faces change throughout the thing? Did you keep watching until our faces changed?
You don't have to answer that.
Our faces never changed, so.
All those years of Botox.
He's looking at me like a stone cold motherfucker right now.
You know, clown raping. So.
All right, this is let's move on with the scene here. Oh, we've hit an hour, and what just happened? I don't know what happened there. My computer just fell asleep.
Oh God!
Apparently we hit an we hit an hour.
We lost everything.
We hit an hour, and my computer said, "You guys suck. I'm done.
It's time to cut this shit off."
Yeah.
I'm pulling the plug. I'm working this shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna crash my own hard drive.
Next time,
I'm using my own USB ports. Cold
He's
source.
chewing on his own cord.
I learned don't hit the space
Put a spoon in his mouth.
Why is your computer trying to connect to higher voltage?
It wants to.
It's reformatting in Mac OS Extended Journal. Kill it now.
It's the blue screen of fuck.
All right, so I'm gonna set this up. I have here a bottle of Wave cherry flavored vodka.
Sounds disgusting.
It's fucking gross.
What proof is it?
I don't know, 60.
30%. It's for faggots, but
it was purchased at.
Oh, stop it!
When I say faggots, I mean a bundle of sticks.
It was.
Just keep that in mind. Look it up. It's true.
It's true.
This is a new segment, and it is entitled Quiz Shots. My friend Ryan here, he likes to.
That's me.
Say that again.
That's me. My name is Ryan.
You have to talk like that at all times.
And I am a boy.
Ruth, baby.
Oh my god.
It can only get worse from here.
Ryan only drinks water for his entire life.
Yes.
Yes.
So.
And the urine of old cancer patients.
And my spunk.
Yes, and spunk.
My spunk.
His spunk.
Which is
the only spunk.
My spunk is the fruit of life.
It's the fruit of your loins.
It is.
So what's going to happen in this segment, this brand new segment? I'm going to come up with.
I'm going to impregnate your throat ovaries.
I'm going to name it after your mother, so don't worry.
Dave is going
to.
Dave is going to impregnate Ryan's throat ovaries.
Hey, it won't be the first time.
And I'm going to read a series of true or false and or multiple choice. Today it's true and false, but I'm going to read some questions. For every question that Ryan gets right, do not pour one yet. He has to get a question right. For every question Dave is pouring a shot. For every question Ryan gets right, I will take a shot.
How about just for every question?
No. For every question, we got to play a game. It's not a game unless we're taking shots.
How many questions are we doing?
When shots are involved,
we're doing 3.
Wins.
I'm going to begin. This is quiz shots. Here we go. Ryan.
Okay.
The leaves of potato plants are poisonous if eaten. True or false?
Can I use a lifeline?
No, you may answer true or false.
Let me say true.
That is entirely accurate. They contain the toxic alkaloid solanine. Potatoes are actually members of the nightshade family, which is actually a
comic book character.
Comic book character.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave. It's actually a family of really dark plants.
Are they mushrooms or fungus?
Again,
yeah,
racist.
They're all
racism
related.
all over the place.
So that is correct. So, Dave, are you partaking in shots with me?
So what's the rule again?
When he gets a question right, I have to take a shot.
Oh, I thought if I get it wrong.
No. If you get it right.
Okay.
Yeah, we're expecting you to fail.
So,
okay.
Here we go. Ready? Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it tastes like Dimetapp.
Yeah.
I actually like Dimetapp.
Pour him a shot.
Dimetapp.
Except without that nostalgic, I'm sick and my mom's taking care of me kind of shit.
Yeah. Plus, Dimetapp was grape. Cherry sucks.
Ugh. All right, question number 2.
All right.
This I looked this up and this is up Ryan's alley, so we'll see if he gets it right. The Nintendo 64 game F-Zero X contains Rainbow Road. True or false?
False.
True. If you succeed on the game,
I
or
never
if you
played that
place
shitty-ass game.
the Game Shark code known as Unlock Everything, you will find the Joker Cup racetracks. Rainbow Road, with the nickname Psychedelic Experience, is the first one.
Oh.
So Rainbow Road was not in Mario Kart. It was in F-Zero-X.
Let me log that down for future reference.
We gotta throw one out to our video game listeners.
Yeah.
Oh man, we should talk. Analog sticks. Shall we talk about video games before we sign off?
Not tonight. We'll save that for next.
We'll save that for next time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got one more question.
Okay.
When do I get to shit?
Whenever you want, man.
Shit your fucking pants. Get real close to the microphone.
I never shit my fucking pants. I need my fucking pants.
This is regular pants.
Well, shit your boxer shorts then, Dave.
I can't go. I go every level deep whenever I shit.
Okay, good.
Happens
It's
every
like
7
it's
hours.
like alien blood. It seeps through every layer of the ship.
Oh. This is awesome. Oh man, everyone! Thank God turned this off 20 minutes ago. But
yes.
Question number 3.
Okay.
The Marlboro Man died of lung cancer. True or false?
True.
That is correct. Wayne McLaren, a Marlboro Man in 1976, died of
McLaren!
lung cancer at the age of. Anyone want to take a guess?
37.
Close.
12.
Yes, 51.
Ah.
So Ryan was 2 out of 3. That's 2 shots for me and Dave.
Well, that's a 66, so I still fucking failed.
And this has been Wait, Don't Tell Me on NPR.
That's going to be a fun segment.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to edit this afterwards.
No, that's fine.
I feel like I'm never getting a cold again because I've drank so much Dimetap.
Well, hey, if there's a positive for coming in, you'll never have to deal with shitty colds.
It's true.
But I do have to deal with a cold shit because it's been brewing in my asshole so long.
Yeah.
It's now frozen.
Well,
you're going to shit a rock garden. You know that, right?
Even in the Florida heat, it's been going on so long.
It's going to come out, hard as adamantium and white and pasty. So.
Yep. I'm going to shit a comic book fan.
You're going to... Oh, I don't...
Don't even try. It's not that, motherfucker.
I can't.
On that note, I guess it's time to sign off. We like to torture our guests, but we gotta let them shit because I really don't want. I have a hard enough time cleaning up after myself, and I really don't want to clean up after our guests. So we should probably let them take a shit.
Shit for me, everyone.
Really want to
Shit for
thank
me.
everyone that listens to this. Please tell your friends. Just give us a few minutes of your time each week. Listen to the show. Enjoy it.
So many minutes.
Yeah, this is a long show. But we got to make up for Draftcast because no one seemed to like that one.
Yeah.
So
please keep listening because we know who you are. We will slash your tires.
Yes.
And please vote to keep me on next week.
Or we will send you anonymous text and make you try to figure out who we are. In all honesty, though, thank you, everyone, for listening.
Yes, muchas gracias.
What?
Muchas gracias.
Please don't burp. Our listeners don't like that. I should have made that.
He's our guest. He doesn't care.
I should have told him that an hour and 7 minutes ago. But thank you, everyone, for listening.
Yes, thank you.
Dave, we'd love to have you back on the show. You've helped
not make it suck.
Yes.
not make it suck. Please tell your friends about it and get us more likes.
Yes.
And
well, I have more friends than both of you, so
it's true.
It doesn't take much. I
Useful.
have 2 friends, and they're in this room.
Yep.
So
And Nate, we're coming for you, you son of a bitch.
find that fucking hard drive.
get those dick sucking lips ready. We're gonna find that fucking hard drive.
Because we will be back next week. We're gonna film. Listen to me. I got this. He's watching off. We're gonna record the next show from your fucking living room if you don't find that hard drive.
Yep. Right on those lips of yours.
Or I'm gonna fuck your dog.
Yep.
Oh, don't do that.
In front of your mom.
In front of your mom.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna rip your girlfriend Sarah's eyes out of her sockets and hate fuck the empty
Dave with the
skull
name
hole
drops.
until she spins around like a cum and blood filled pinata.
That's horrible. Sarah's a nice girl.
She is. I love Sarah.
I can't make any jokes about her.
I would never do that to Sarah.
I'll cut that out.
Yeah, please cut that part
I
out.
will be back.
No holds barred.
Leave that part in, Sarah. I love you. That's how much I love you.
Yep.
Like a sister.
I don't know Sarah that
Yeah.
well, but she's a sweetheart.
if
and she's
we-
But
good
it's
enough.
Florida, so that's how people love
If we
sisters
talk about
in Florida.
you on
That's
this,
true.
if we talk about you on this podcast, that means we love you.
Yes, if you're good enough for Nate, you're good enough for
You're
me.
a great producer.
She is.
Now produce that fucking hard drive from Nate.
All right, everyone. Good night. Thank you.
Good night, everyone. I hope you're deaf.
Listen.